Canada leads the world in mustard seed production, with over 160,000 tons harvested each year. This massive supply of raw material is the foundation of industrial yellow mustard, a condiment found in millions of households. But how exactly do these seeds become the dressing we all know? To find out, let's take a closer look inside the French's facilities, the global leader in yellow mustard production. Mustard has a history that dates back to ancient times, but it wasn't until the modern era that it became a true industrial product. The Romans were among the first to create mustard by mixing crushed seeds with grape must, producing a strong paste used in both cooking and medicine. However, the mustard we know today began to evolve in the 19th century, as techniques for grinding, mixing, and packaging were refined. In France, the city of Dijon became the heart of mustard making, setting quality standards still recognized today. Meanwhile, in America, mustard took on a more commercial identity with brands like French's, which helped popularize it in glass bottles during the early 20th century, making mass distribution possible. Today, large factories use advanced technology to streamline the process. Precision grinding systems, oxidation-controlled mixing, and sealing techniques help preserve freshness and ensure consistent quality. But what exactly happens inside a mustard factory before a jar ends up on your kitchen table? The process begins in the fields, where preparing the soil is crucial to securing a healthy crop. The land is loosened to improve airflow, weeds are removed, and fertilizers may be applied to enrich the soil. Farmers then choose the type of mustard to plant, yellow, brown, or black, based on the climate and intended use. Seeds are planted shallowly, just 1 to 2 centimeters deep, and spaced carefully to support healthy growth. The rows are placed about 40 centimeters apart, allowing the plants to thrive. Mustard grows best in cooler temperatures between 50 and 65 degrees Fahrenheit, so planting is timed to avoid extreme heat. Within 10 days, the seeds sprout and the first leaves emerge. As the plants grow, farmers monitor soil conditions, remove weeds, and apply water as needed. After about 7 weeks, bright yellow flowers bloom, eventually forming seed pods. Harvesting takes place once the pods dry out and are ready to be collected, typically by late summer. Harvesters separate the seeds from the pods and stems, leaving plant waste behind to decompose and enrich the soil. The harvested seeds are loaded into trucks and sent to storage facilities on the farms, where they are stored and later sold for processing. At factories like French's, the storage silos can hold up to 1 million kilos of yellow mustard seeds. To produce just 1 bottle of commercial mustard, more than 10 million tiny seeds are needed, showing the incredible scale behind this everyday condiment. Once the seeds arrive at the processing plant, the first step is a rigorous cleaning phase. This involves sieving and suction systems that remove dust, plant debris, stones, and other light particles. Larger debris is separated through screening, while finer particles are removed using air suction. Only the cleanest, highest quality seeds move forward in the process. This critical step ensures the purity of the final product and upholds the industry's strict quality standards. Once cleaned, the mustard seeds are combined with a series of ingredients that define the flavor and texture of the final product. Key components include vinegar, which adds acidity and enhances the taste, and turmeric, which gives the mustard its signature yellow color. Salt, sugar, and spices like pepper, garlic, or clove are also added, depending on the specific recipe. This mixture is transferred into large preparation tanks where water is added, and the controlled soaking process begins. At this stage, proportions are essential. About 60% water, 20% vinegar, 15% mustard seeds, and 5% seasonings. After soaking, the mixture moves on to the grinding stage, where it is turned into a smooth and uniform paste. This is done using synthetic stone mills, which not only create a consistent texture, but also activate the mustard's essential oils, intensifying both aroma and flavor. The resulting paste is then stirred at high speed, up to 3,000 revolutions per minute for about an hour. This ensures all ingredients are perfectly blended, resulting in a mixture ready for the next step, maturation and packaging. Mustard production blends traditional techniques with modern technology to guarantee that every batch retains its authentic flavour and ideal texture. Once the grinding is complete, a careful inspection takes place to ensure a smooth consistency free from coarse particles. If needed, the mills are adjusted to produce an even finer grind, delivering the silky texture expected by consumers of all ages. After grinding, the mustard paste is gently heated to around 150 degrees Fahrenheit. This step is key to enhancing the flavour, as the heat helps release the essential oils from the seeds, enriching the product's signature aroma and taste. Heating also helps emulsify the ingredients, giving the mustard its smooth and creamy texture. Throughout this process, constant stirring prevents the components from separating and ensures a consistent blend. Once the ideal consistency is achieved, the mustard is allowed to rest at room temperature for several hours. This maturation period is crucial for the flavours to fully develop and balance naturally. In many production facilities, this resting phase continues until the next day, allowing the ingredients to settle and the flavour profile to reach its peak. Before packaging, the mustard goes through a deaeration phase, where a low-speed mixer removes any trapped air bubbles from the mixture. This step is essential to prevent oxidation, which could affect the colour and flavour over time. It also ensures a stable, even texture, maintaining the product's quality all the way to consumers' tables around the world. Inside the production plant, each storage tank can hold up to 40,000 litres of classic yellow mustard, a recipe that has stood the test of time without losing its flavour or quality. Once ready, the mustard is transferred to the filling station, where an automated system fills more than 400 bottles per minute, ensuring efficient and precise production. The iconic yellow bottles arrive empty and are filled, sealed, and labelled in seconds, thanks to a sophisticated mechanism that guarantees uniformity in every container. To maintain this high production rate, multiple holding trays are used, each capable of storing around 1,200 bottles, allowing the production line to operate smoothly and without interruption. After the bottles are filled, an advanced inspection system analyzes each one to verify that the product level is correct, that there are no air bubbles, and that the seal is completely secure. In some facilities, beyond the automated check, additional quality control inspections are carried out by trained personnel to ensure compliance with food safety regulations. Only the bottles that pass all these checks move on to the storage phase, where they are organised for distribution to supermarkets and other retail locations. Mustard is a globally recognised condiment that adapts to the culinary traditions and flavours of each country. In the United States, yellow mustard is essential on hot dogs and burgers, known for its mild and slightly tangy taste. In Germany, people prefer a spicier and more robust version, perfect for pairing with sausages and meats. In France, Dijon mustard, with its refined and sharp flavour, is the go-to choice for cold cuts and cheeses, highlighting the elegance of French cuisine. Beyond its culinary uses, mustard seeds have been valued for their medicinal properties since ancient times. In traditional medicine, they've been used to treat respiratory issues, as their compounds can help clear nasal passages in cases of sinus congestion or colds. They've also been applied to relieve muscle aches, headaches, and even to stimulate digestion by promoting the production of gastric juices. In ancient healing practices, mustard plasters were commonly used to improve blood circulation and reduce joint pain, showing that this ingredient has not only enriched global cuisine, but also played a meaningful role in health and wellness throughout history. And that's the story behind the massive production of yellow mustard. What do you think about this process? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next episode.